In this video, I'm going to show you how to filter visitors so that you can see where there are problem areas to fix. In this example, we're looking at a company that makes liquid filling machines, and we're going to analyse their data for a month. The business has a page that explains which parts of the world they serve. However, they are concerned that they don't get more inquiries from overseas and want to use data to help understand why. So we're going to use advanced filters, and we're going to pick a month. And our starting point is to filter the data to exclude visitors from the UK, which is their home market, and also from the USA, who they don't sell to. So we tick those boxes, click Set, and we exclude those and add that filter. When we click on Show Data, it's going to show us how many visitors there were during the full month that weren't from those locations. As you can see here, 2,310 of the visitors in that month were from other locations around the world. We're now going to focus on those visitors who got as far as pages that imply they've got a certain level of interest in what's on offer within the website. So we're going to go back to Advanced Filters, and we're going to add in a filter here. All these filling machines have a URL structure that contains /liquid filling machines. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in those people who got to a page that had that in the URL. And we're going to select any of those pages and include those and add the filter. And then click on Show Data. And what we get are 743 of those visitors, that's 32% of the total, who during their visit to the website got as far as any page that had liquid filling machines in the URL. In the case of these people from Belize, they did a Google search, landed on a particular page and went no further. These people from Austria also did a Google search. They went to a particular machine page and then backed out to the website. These people from Vietnam did a Google search, landed on a particular page and went no further. And you can carry on going through the data, looking at visits in a similar way. The key question to have in mind is if 743 of those visitors got as far as those pages, how did that translate into actual inquiries gained? If the level of inquiries is very low from overseas visitors, then you do have to ask questions about why that is. We're now going to look at data differently. We're still going to exclude the UK and USA. We're going to get rid of the liquid filling machines visitors. And what we're going to do is look at visitors who got to any of the case study pages. The theory is that if visitors get as far as case study pages, then they should be quite interested. And each of these pages has a URL structure of project within them. It introduces the company in the case study, it shows the challenge they had and the solution, and also includes reference to the actual filling machine that was provided as part of the solution. And it will also have testimonials where relevant. So let's have a look at the visitors to these project pages. So what we're going to do is add in page visited, and we're going to do /project/, and that's going to show us any of these case study pages that were visited. And we click on Show Data, and that gives us 151 results. So each of these people got as far as the project pages, the case studies. Now 151 is only 6.5% of the 2,310. So we have to ask questions about why people from these countries are not getting to these project pages. There's another part of this website that people may get to, and these are the sectors. These are people specifically interested in filling particular types of products. And within each of these sectors pages, it introduces the subject, gives some examples of the types of products that can be filled, and also includes case studies. So again, people should be quite interested in these pages. So we go back to the advanced filters. We remove this filter we had here. What we're going to do is look at the page visit that had /sectors like that. Run the data, and we see 567, which is 24% of those people got as far as the sectors pages. For example, this person from Monaco came in from Google Ads, landed on a particular page that went to sectors and went no further. This person from Greece came into the website from a generic search and got as far as the sectors page and went no further. And as you go through the data, you start to see these patterns, and all the time you're seeing people get into certain pages, but there's not a link between those visits and inquiries being gained. You do have to wonder why. Now, all these people from other countries, you can see Netherlands, South Africa, there's quite a variety of people from around the world who are coming to the website, going through certain pages. This one is an example of someone who looked at the sector page, also went to a specific machine type page, but if they didn't make contact, we have to wonder why. Let's take this one as an example. We know they're from Sweden, we know they did a Google search and they landed on the home page, and they got as far as the sectors page. So we'll have a look at that page. So we assume that the visitor from Sweden was interested in filling automotive related products, as you can see in these examples here. The data shows that after 23 seconds they went back to the home page again, spent a couple of minutes there, and then went to look at the liquid filling machines, which is this page. And you can see they spent about 1.5 minutes on that page, and they ended up clicking through to one of the links from that page, which is here, which is a specific machine. So whoever it was from Sweden who hadn't interested in automotive liquid filling had ended up on this page but hadn't made contact. So we do have to wonder why that is. One reason could be that the person from another country doesn't feel that this business can supply to them. They can see they're a UK business, but they're looking for some sort of reassurance that this business has worked with people in their part of the world. If we go back through their website journey and look at the pages, there's not anything here that focuses on the international aspect of what can be offered. Yes, down the bottom of the page there is this worldwide reach graphic, but it doesn't actually do anything. So wherever they're looking on the website, there's nothing in here that shouts out, "We can help you in your part of the world." However, what there is within this website is this page. This page talks about the international focus, and it introduces parts of the world. Let's go to that person from Sweden, which is in Europe. So they click on more info here. What that gives them is a list of countries that the business has sold to within their area, which does include Sweden. However, that's not very much. It's not giving the potential customer much to grab onto. Any website could say that they sell to people all around the world, but what these people are looking for is some sort of evidence. Now, this part of the website has got a URL structure called export markets. So what we're going to do is go back to the data, and we're going to look at those non-UK, non-USA visitors, and we're going to see how many people got as far as any of these pages that focus on export markets. And this is out of a total of 2,310. And here, with only 30 of the visitors from outside the UK and USA who got as far as those export market pages, this shouts out that there is a problem within the website. This particular visit is a pretty good example. You can see the person came in from Google, they landed on a particular filling machine type page, they went to the About page, and then they looked at the Europe page, which is the page we were just looking at. They've obviously spent a few seconds on that page, and what's effectively happened is they've then backed out of the website. They've gone back to About, back to the page they came in, and they're gone. So if these people from Norway had got to this page and weren't impressed with what they saw, it's no surprise that they would go somewhere else. Let's look at this quite differently. Let's say that particular visitor, someone from overseas, was on this website looking at a page like this, and there was something in the page, perhaps a little bit like this graphic at the bottom here, that made it very clear that someone could click on that graphic and go through to a page that would show them examples of work done for customers worldwide. And when they click through to that page, they might go through to a page a bit like this one here. But when people click through on these buttons, instead of getting what they're currently seeing, which is just a basic summary of countries they've served, it might break it down. It might invite them to click on particular countries to go and look at case studies of customers that have been served within those countries. I hope this is helping you to see that you can use filters to break down data and to identify patterns that are positive or negative, which then leads you into considering what needs to change within a website to improve those visitor patterns. If you have a website and you're concerned that you're not getting inquiries about certain products or services and are interested in the visitor paths, then please do let us know. We'd be happy to help out.